Hey guys, so starting off, I'm just putting my hair up to get it out of my face, and then I'm going to start with moisturizing my face with my Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. And since my skin has been so dry lately, I'm also applying the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. And then I'm going to be using my Revlon Color Stay Foundation and just dotting this all over my face, and then blending it out with my damp beauty blender. For concealer, I'm going to be using two shades of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I just like to use the one that's closest to my skin tone on any spots I have, and then the lighter one under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, just anywhere I really want to highlight, and then I am just blending that out. To set everything, I'm using the Your Minerals setting powder and just applying that. To prime my eyes, I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Primer, and sorry that was upside down, but I'm just applying this to my lids all the way up to my brow bone. Then taking the color Smarty Pants from the Tarte in Bloom palette, I'm just using this as my transition shade, so just buffing it in with a fluffy brush. Then taking the color Rebel, I'm just applying that to the outer third of my eye and working it into the crease. Then taking the shade called Leader, I'm applying that just to the outer third of my eye and just slightly working that inward to create some more depth. Then going into my Naked 2 palette, I'm taking the color Half Baked and applying that to the inner third of my eye and popping it on the center of my lid. Then for just a little bit more of a pop, I'm grabbing the color Verve and applying it right over the top of Half Baked. Then going back in with that color Rebel, I'm just bringing that on my lower lash line to smoke it out a little bit. And then I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the color Barely Branded and just popping that on my inner corners. Then taking the Starlooks Pro Felt Eyeliner pen, I'm just creating a slight wing, so I'm just gliding it on the upper lash line really close, as close as I can get to the lashes, and then dragging it out a little bit. And then I'm taking a really fine tip brush to help me really perfect the wing and drag that out just a little bit more. Then after curling my lashes, for a first coat, I'm going in with the Essence Volume Boost Mascara as always and getting that really close to the root and trying to get some volume in my lashes, and then going over the top of that with my Clinique High Impact to really lengthen them and kind of comb them out. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster and applying that to the hollows of my cheeks, and then kind of on my forehead a bit, under my chin, and just trying to get an all over bronzed look. Then I'm going to be going in with the Studio Makeup blush in the color Wildflower and just popping that on my cheeks. For a highlight, I'm using the Essence So Glow highlighter, applying that to my cheekbone, brow bone, and Cupid's bow. Then right over the top, I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Illuminating palette and just applying that. For my brows, I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Chocolate to fill them in. And then to set my brows, I'm using the Cella Brow Gel. I am then just turning my curling iron on the hottest setting to heat it up. And then for my lips, I'm using the Jordana lip liner in the color Baby Berry and lining my lips and also filling them in with that. So for my hair, I did curl my hair the day before and then I just slept on it down. So I'm kind of working with second day curls, and I'm just going to be touching them up. So mostly focusing on the top layer, but pulling some from the under layer as well, just kind of curling it until I have it to the way I like. This is just a really quick way to kind of touch up your curls, and I think it looks really nice and effortless. So for my outfit, I'm just wearing this top by Mandy Evans, and then my necklace is from Forever 21. My watch is Michael Kors, and then my boots that I decided to wear were from Target. And I also just have black jeans on from Gap, and that is pretty much my hair, makeup, and outfit, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!